Hey, what's up, everybody? If you don't know who I am by now, then there's no reason that you will be watching this. Because if you are watching this, then you know exactly who I am. I am hashtag the movie guru. That's right, awesome nobody, aka the movie guru, and it's a buzz going around the internet right now. I mean, pretty much Star Wars trailer just dropped, and I can feel the earth shaking now, and everybody's watching. They want to know what's going on. I'm seeing a lot of tweets. Actually, it was the number of tweets that I saw that made me want to just say, you know what? Let me just put aside some time and let me just watch the trailer and give my honest feedback. There's a lot of hype around this movie. Of course it is. It's a Star Wars, and it should be. I'm a fan. I raise my hand and acknowledge I'm a Star Wars fan. I even went to defend episode 1, The Phantom Menace, before, so I don't want to get it confused. Very much a Star Wars fan, but not a huge fan of these last three. And I know that's easy to say. It's easy to target. It's a low hanging fruit, but I'm just being honest. My job as a guru is to watch all movies, and that is exactly what I do. I do not skimp out on movies. B movies, A movies, comedies, romantic comedies, Sleepless in Seattle, all that stuff. I'm telling you, I'm watching it, and I'm pretty much following it from a reviewer's perspective. So I wanted to talk real quick about Star Wars. I wanted to jump right into it. So I have not seen the trailer, so you're going to get my authentic reaction. But before I do that, I want to just briefly breeze through some of the other trailers, right? So here we go, Star Wars, The Force Awakens trailers, right? We had that at one time, and a couple thoughts from Star Wars, The Force Awakens was, first of all, when we watched it back in the day, who the fuck was Rey? Nobody knew. I mean, it was this big thing, as you see here in the trailer, it drops. Everybody's like, yo, who is that? What's going on? Is she Luke's daughter? Blah, blah, blah. Is Kylo Ren Luke? All this stuff, and we heard, this is a key part, because I'm going to bring it up when I watch the Rise of the Skywalker trailer, that that was Maz Kinata's voice in this one. So I thought there might have been a connection or something. You know how you watch all back to back and you see they're all the same. It just seemed a little random with John Boyega and Rey, because they don't have any type of background stories or connected at all from what we've been told. Maybe they'll put it around in this last one, but the only tie-in was Kylo Ren and basically Han and Leia, and they both gone. They both gone in real life. So what they gonna do there? To me, Force Awakens was really just to spoiler, show Luke's death. Well, not Luke, Han's death. I mean, that's really it. That's really all it was. So wrote him out the script, and then it pretty much went to the next film, which was Star Wars The Last Jedi. And of course, same thing, hyped up. All right, they ended 7 with this huge cliffhanger, and everybody's like, okay, so where's Luke? And Rey finds him, and he's chilling in the island. He's basically in Miami, or not Miami, or Hawaii. He's in Hawaii drinking blue milk. Where else would he be? He's in Hawaii drinking blue milk. That's where I want to be right now. And then we get to this weak ass training scene, and excuse me if I'm using different type of language. I'm just trying to express my frustration with this. And then boom, hours worth of training, and she's the best and strongest Jedi in the world. And then fast forward, spoiler alert, we realize she's the last Jedi. Whoopsie doo. Couldn't see that coming. Couldn't see it coming at all. All right, and then we jump to trailer 9. So I don't know what 9 is. I'm gonna have to watch it, and you get to watch it with me. And so I want to go to the official Star Wars. Here it is, official Star Wars trailer. So they've got 4.9 million views, and it just premiered 19 hours ago. So I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'm gonna watch the trailer, and then I'm going to read the comments, because that's big too. They tell you, don't read those comments. Don't read those comments. So let's see. Now, we may or may not be able to hear it. If not, I'm sure you guys can watch it at home, and then play this back, and then so that you can either let me know if you agree with what I say, or or have another viewpoint. So I'll turn it up as loud as it can go, so you guys can hear it. See if I can make it big. Oh, that should be all right. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So hold on, wait, what was that? So it looked like she dropped a training mask. See if I can go back. It looked like she dropped a training mask. All right, and you know what? I'm not even gonna stop it like that. I'll do it again after it's over. Okay, Ray, she got some hops.
The force brought us together.
Sure did. Randomly, some strangers.
We're not alone.
Oh, look at Lando Calrissian. It's like she put on some weight.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
Man, Ray's been rocking that outfit since day one.
I do.
That's a hard scene right there, man. Listen, that guy knows how to make an entrance. Damn, that's crazy.
Have I waited?
Is that the Emperor?
And now
Look at all those ships.
together.
Millennium Falcon.
Is your undoing.
Wow. Wow.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Yo. Aw, isn't that sweet? Little comic relief right there.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
Woo! Oh, they got the old Lando. No way. I guess he still would be alive. It's not the new Lando was in the prequel. Okay, yeah. Damn, look at all the ships.
The force will be with you.
The fourth is with you.
Always.
Always. I'm always get that tat. May the fourth be with you. The rise of Skywalker. So what? I mean, like I said, I'm gonna have to run that back. December 20th. Tickets available now. I mean, you just can't not be excited after watching something like that. I mean, listen, I never said that Star Wars was a bad action film. Like, it's got the action. That's what they spending the money for. It's like a Fast and Furious franchise. You're gonna get the action. I just want the story too. All right, so I'm gonna bring this back. I took down some little notes, but I'm just gonna give you play-by-play reaction now. Oh wait, go back. Yeah. So I haven't watched anybody else's breakdown either. So this is just my breakdown. So she dropped her training mask. She looks like she's in the wooded area. Could this be the Ewoks planet? Now I'm trying to remember what the Ewoks planet was called. Let me see if I can get some help from Siri. Let's see. Hey Siri, what is the planet the Ewoks were from?
Okay, I found this on the web.
Endor. I should have known that.
Ewoks were from.
They were
Check
from
it out.
the Ewoks were from Endor, right? So she could be on Endor, right? So is she on Endor? Let me write that down. Is she on Endor? And she's doing the training masks, so she's going through loop training. I guess she's still strong with the Force. Force strong with this one. That was my best. That was my best, impression of Yoda. All right. So Endor practice. She's running again. Now, is it just me, or are you guys tired of just seeing Rey run? I mean, she's always just running, isn't she? She's got some hops. So this has to be back on her planet, and she has to be that's in that ship. I guess she's having some sort of dream or some sort of flashback scene sees here. Or she could have just actually went back. But then think about it. Why would she have to have gone back to that ship? Like, from what I remember, it was just a downed, Star Destroyer. What could have been on there? Were her parents on there? We still don't know who the hell Rey is. So here we go. John Boyega, Finn, using some sort of wicked optics. I'm guessing they flip around. I'm guessing he's not literally a four eyes, but he's doing a good job of being one right now. What's up with John's hair, man? Looks like he's got a fro hawk or some fro dreads, little dreads at the top. You know what I'm saying? A little twist. I mean, honestly, I'd rather see him with the sponge brush. You know, let's just go sponge brush crazy. Get the sponge brush. You know, shit, sponge brush it out.
The Force brought us together.
Yeah, I mean, and that was a line right there. The Force brought them together, like, really, really randomly. Like, apparently Finn has no connection to Star Wars other than, you know, just being a ex-Stormship Trooper. Rey has no connection to the previous Star Wars, except just being a woman who's on the planet that Han Solo's ship happened to be abandoned on. You know, Kylo Ren is the only one that has some sort of Skywalker bloodline, and he's not even, you know, I guess he's a main character, but not a protagonist. He's an antagonist. So I'm guessing now the rise of Skywalker means that he comes back over to the good side. I mean, is that what always happens, right? I mean, I guess isn't that the way all the Star Wars things end? And then the ghosts pop up. If the ghosts pop up, and we don't know. This is all assumptions. If the ghosts pop up and they're just chilling like at, you know, the previous Star Wars, I'm just like, oh man, damn. I don't know I wouldn't know how to feel. So we've got President, at this point, Lando Calrissian became the president of one of the mining colonies, so Cloud City. So this could be whatever people that were left over from Cloud City, and they could be, you know, assisting in the rebellion, which is dope to see. You know, if you've got Poe, you've got Chewie, and you've got Finn, and apparently they're doing their daily maintenance on their ship. Now look, I mean, I'm just, you know, checking out the hair. I can't really see if Finn has the little dreads, so this could be an earlier scene. You get what I'm saying? And the scene with him using the 4-eye binoculars could be a later scene. Don't know what ship that is. Could this be the same planet that was in Clone Wars where they were making the clones? Or, you know what? Well, I'm saying the same planet on that same ocean planet. But you know what it could be? It could be, it just looks like the pieces of the what's that thing called? The Death Star that fell in the ocean and is just floating. But I figured it would sink, but maybe it's so big it's, you know, hanging out the water. So, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
No one does.
Listen, this was a good scene. I can already tell by just the setup in the scene that this is going to be the climax right here. Like, this is definitely a climax. I mean, they don't look like they've physically been through a battle, but I guess who knows. Now, at first I was like, yo, this must be you know, a planet, an ocean planet. It has to be that same ocean planet, and it has to be, you know, a reflection of the planet. I mean, it can't physically exist like that in space, even though they're using those starships. And then we see the throne here. I'm guessing this is Palpatine, but because that's his voice. But I'm trying to stop it to see if there's any like faces hitting in the flash, but I don't see any. All right, and I guess, I mean, I can't tell if this Star Destroyer is coming up from the water or coming up from the ground, or just, is it a cloud? Like, what is it? I can't really tell. Let me see. I'm trying to bring it back just one more time. It looks like, I'll do it one more time. It looks like water. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. So this has to be the whole rebellion. This has to be the whole fleet. And I keep pointing at the thing. This has to be the whole fleet, because this is everybody. I mean, you got the Millennium Falcon. You got those Peapods. I used to call those ships in the left corner like the Peapods, you know, because that's what they look like. This actually looks like one of the Boba Fett ship. One of them, a couple of them do, but it could just be a coincidence. So here they're easily on the Millennium Falcon there. I recognize that dirty turtle shell interior anywhere. Everybody's in their seats, but Chewbacca's the only one with a headset. Who's Chewbacca talking to? Because Rey clearly doesn't have on a headset. So, but I guess maybe he's connected or patched into the radio, so maybe he's a radio operator too. Where's everybody's seatbelts? But I guess you don't need seatbelts in space. that is a question, right? If they do come up with a spaceship, right? If Elon Musk, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be the first, or Amazon, because Amazon did start a space company. If Elon Musk or Amazon makes a spaceship, will they have seatbelts? Is there space turbulence? All right, so they're fighting on whatever that floating or sunken object is. Rewind it. It looked like the pieces of the rebuilt Death Star. And they just banging away, huh? They just laying it on each other. Something blew up there. So what could have blown up? Can't tell if it's a ship. It has to be. A planet would be, usually when there's a planet blows up, there's like shock waves. I've seen, Spaceballs one too many times to know that if a whole planet blows, there's super shock waves. And for that to just blow up like that, it has to be just a ship. And I'm guessing it's a Star Destroyer, and there's nothing else around it. But I'm guessing we're the perspective of the Rebellion fleet, so it has to be a spaceship. Little comic relief here. You got C3PO, you got BB-8. Did they show R2-D2? Ray's there too.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Little Neil Armstrong. Oh, there's R2-D2. Little Neil Armstrong going on there. One giant step for mankind, one giant leap for man. This Christmas. So this scene is 100% in the Death Star. I mean, I guess it could be one of Star Destroyers, but that is definitely the interior of the Death Star. Now, could this be I'm trying to see just exactly who it is, because sometimes they do flashbacks, and I guess they do own the rights to all the different Star Wars. Like, could it possibly be a flashback? Because it looks pretty similar, from the siding of the lights to the uniforms. I guess the stormtroopers always been like that. I got Chewbacca in the back. It looks like Poe Dameron, and it looks like Finn. Yeah, that's definitely Finn. And they just tear us around the ship as usual. Yo, I could just imagine the frustration of the like, you can't stop these kids. I always liked how Adult Swim put it, and they were like, yo, the Death Star was blown up by some teenagers. So that's pretty much what goes on, man. Like, this is like Scooby-Doo on 1000. Star Wars is Scooby-Doo 1000. So, alright, sorry, I got off track there. So we're seeing Princess Leia and Rey hug. Okay, so I didn't even pick up on the significance of that until I brought it back. I mean, I gotta go back to see if Rey and Leia even has a relationship, because I don't think they do. I think that it was Finn and Poe, right? And then I'm sure she was aware of who Rey was, but she didn't I guess acknowledge, or I don't think they spent any time together. But listen, let me know if I'm wrong. So for her, the way she's embracing her, like, that looks like pure love. And this is what everybody was saying for a while, that Kylo Ren and her were twins, and they're both Skywalker. Like, come on, man. Like, why would they do that now? Why would they do that now? Like, that's such a why would you lie about that for 2 episodes and then come back now full circle? Oh, we wanted to tell you guys that we were wrong before. That she is by Skywalker, that she's Leia, had twins and all that stuff. But she's not shedding a tear. But like I said, sometimes they mislead with trailers. So she could be crying in a movie, and then on this, just to see that she wasn't crying. Oh no, she was crying. Oh, I saw the tear. I spoke too soon. The tear dropped. Look at the tear. It was a tear jerker. Woo! Did you see that tear? Let me see it one more time. Let me see that tear one more time. There was a tear jerker right there. Look at that tear. Oh, that tear was so fast. Oh man, that was a tear jerker. So I mean, like I said, this is not official, so I cannot confirm nor deny. I plead the fifth. The way that tear shed and the ratio of speed down the cheek, that means that she's a Skywalker. So anyway, moving on from that, now it looks like all the droids are captured as usual. Now I'm sure someone will have to come rescue them as usual. Oh look, we've got some of those. Could they be back on Luke's original planet? Let me see. Hey Siri, what planet is Luke Skywalker from?
Here are 7 Luke Skywalker picks. Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars, A New Hope, Star Wars, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, well, that didn't help. But I can't remember. I don't want to look it up real quick. But Luke Skywalker 100% was on a planet with Uncle Ben, and I know they had a sort of similar setup in the dust. So it could possibly be that planet. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see, what planet did Uncle Ben live on in Star Wars? I can't believe I can't remember that. Tatooine. I know it's been so long. Tatooine. They're on Tatooine. Tatooine. Tatoonie, I believe. Tatooine. So this is Tatooine. Is this Tatooine? And look, let's see. What planet was Rey on when she was rescued? Let's see. What planet was Rey on in Star Wars? Let's see. She was on Jakku. Okay. K-U-U. She's on Jakku. Alright, so Endor, we got Endor with the Ewoks. Tatooine is Luke. And we got Jakku is Rey. Endor Ewoks. Wouldn't it be cool to get some more Ewoks? I'm sure they're still around. Honestly, I would be, the way that episode or this trailer started with her running and dropping her blast shield, it would be dope to see the Ewoks in the beginning, like the first 5 seconds. So this looks like they're basically pod racing on Tatooine, and or it could be Jakku because that was desert too, and you've got, because they're a scavenger planet, so maybe Jakku because they're a scavenger planet, and it looks like the droids have been captured, so everybody's out there scavenging and taking droids. Something just blew up. They're excited. You got C-3PO. I'm trying to find out who the heck that is in that corner. Is that Rey? I went too far. Oh, here we go. Droid blew up. No, it's Poe. You had Lando, Chewie. Looks like the Millennium Falcon's back in his original ownership. Then you've got one small star cruiser going against a star destroyer. The saga will end. So they got them riding horses in space. The story lives forever. So then you got Rey getting her face off again. So why would they need horses though? That's what I'm saying. Like, why would they need horses to storm a destroyer? Like, what the heck is that? Like, why would they need horses? I'm just trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure out why they would need horses. Story lives on forever. So that has to be the old. It has to be the old star. Star, you know what I'm trying to say, Death Star. It has to be this 100% has to be the old Death Star. That has to be the room that Luke fought Darth Vader in. I mean, it has to be. It has to be. I'm gonna look it up. Luke versus Darth Vader. I mean, it has to be. It's the first thing that comes up. I'm sure in the picture, the classic picture. Yeah, it comes up in every picture. Oh, you guys probably can't see. Oh, let me see if I can. Yeah, it comes up in every picture. It's the throne, which would have been right there, and that window. It's the window pattern that's catching. So they have to be fighting in the Death Star. It says Luke and Vader's duel on Cloud City. Oh, so no, that's Cloud City. Let me see. Let me click on this real quick. So maybe it was Cloud City that they were in. So it was Cloud City. So yeah, it was Cloud City. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, so it was Cloud City. Oh no. Yeah, it was Cloud City. I'm looking at it now. It was Cloud City when they was crossing the swords. And he flew out the window. But I'm guessing when they fought again, when the Emperor was there, it was not Cloud City. Yeah. See, I'll do the research later, but there we go. The story lives forever. Endor, Tatooine, Jakku. And yeah, so it could be the Death Star, could be Cloud City. We did see that Lando is back, but Cloud City's in the sky. So did Cloud City drop? Is this where? But then, if it was pieces of the Death Star, would that drop on the planet? Okay. Anyway, I'm over that. So trying to figure this out. That's definitely Cloud City. All right, that with the white, that definitely is Cloud City. All right, never mind. This guy. Let's go. Oh, wait. I didn't even catch that before. I want to put this out to you guys. Look right there. It looks like she's backing up. Look, this is the first time we've seen her back up for something. So it looks like somebody's coming towards her, and she's slowly backing up. Now, we know Luke, spoiler alert, materialized in 8. And you hear that rasp? That's what I'm really trying to catch, that rasp. It was hard breathing. Oh, no, it was like a drumming. But she's smiling, though. She doesn't look... Oh, man, it's so hard to tell. So hard to tell. You can't... She's not scared. She's not smiling. She doesn't look perturbed. She's just plain face. That's why, Daisy Ridley or whatever her name is, whatever. December 20th. Tickets available now. All right, so let's hit these comments. Y'all can see. Let's see what these comments say. The saga will end. The story lives forever. Watch the final trailer. Hashtag Star Wars. Hashtag Rise of the Skywalker. Fandango. So it says here, somebody said 2019 end of saga, 2029 Star Wars Rise of Chewbacca. There we go. It's 2019, the saga ends. 2029 Mandalorians, a Star Wars story. I actually like that. That junk, look, that got no dislikes. 2019, the saga ends. 2019 Star Wars, The Ewoks Awaken. Yo, that's funny. See, look, see? Ray, who are you? They did not answer the first question. Who the F is Ray? Emperor, I am the Senate. Yo, what happened to the Senate? Let's see. View 7 replies. Just everybody laughing. Ray, who are you? Christopher Thomas, the German. Let's see. 2019, a saga ends. 2029, perhaps the archives are incomplete. We've heard all that. Star Wars First Class. Round of applause for that. I'm gonna have to get that a like. 99% of comments. 2019 end of saga. 2029 rise of Mandalorians. All right, 2019 saga ends. 3213 Star Wars story. Return of Jafar. That's a bar right there. The last Star Wars movie. 2019. 21 Star Wars, the 10-hour documentary. All right, so people going in on the comments. C3PO, everybody shut up. All right. Star Wars 2019 ends. Star Wars 2023. Misa back. That's cold-blooded. All right, so everybody just doing like jokes on the trailer, but so yeah, I mean, what is my thoughts on the Star Wars? I kind of went it back and explained it all. I mean, I 100% think that I guess Palpatine is going to go back. I mean, he did say that when he was talking to Darth Vader in the Clone Wars that he did have the power to live forever. Let me see if I can actually find that clip. Palpatine explains living forever. Let's see, because he did say this, right? So he didn't necessarily lie. See, look, why Palpatine killed Plagueis before learning immortality. So it is a real thing. Let me see. I just don't know where the actual, here it is. Palpatine talks about Darth Plagueis. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but we do know that there was a conversation here, basically between, the young Darth Vader, and Senator Palpatine, who we later find out is the Emperor. And there he talks about the power to save people, the power to live forever, and not about being scared. And he basically, I'll catch some of it, catching him on the dark side. He said, "I catch you on the flip side, sir." I used to like General Grievous.
We'll be able to capture that monster and end this war.
Nope.
I would worry about the collective wisdom of the council who didn't select you for this assignment.
Got him.
So I'm not able to rely on the Jedi, so I have come to suspect the Jedi.
He's breaking it all down. But anyway, basically in this scene, he basically explains the power, and they do have the power to live forever. So I guess, basically I'm trying to say that I guess he wasn't lying. If you go to here, apparently he's still alive, and he's basically still, well, I don't want to say he is, but it appears that he appears in the film. And so, and then what else do I think? I think that still we're not going to figure out, I did say that it looked like the embrace between Leia and Rey, that Rey is going to be considered to be a Skywalker, either from Leia having twins, or what I want to say, what's it called? It's called Immaculate Conception. I don't know what, but I guess we'll have to find out. It doesn't look like Finn is doing much in this movie. It looks like Finn is not doing a thing. Finn is doing what he's always doing, looking for Rey. Rey doing what she always does, not give a F about Finn. It doesn't look like they're hooking up or having any babies anytime soon. We do see the other girl. I don't remember what her name was. The pilot whose sister dropped the bombs. Looks like she was in there. It looks like she, her and Finn were supposed to be some sort of like romantically involved per se. So maybe that'll. But does anybody want to see that? I don't. So I'm not looking forward to that. When I watch Star Wars, I like to see the locations, I like to see the tie-ins, I like to see the history, I like to see familiar characters. Please don't let the only characters that's familiar be R2-D2 and C-3PO. All right, they're cool. I like a little bit of them, but I don't see them doing anything but getting in trouble and having everybody come rescue them. I know Leia's gonna have a small role. She passed away in real life. I'm guessing the big thing in this one is Kylo Ren. I'm looking to see what's going to happen with him. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to figure out. Did I like the trailer? Yeah, action-wise, I like the size. I think it's the size of the environment that the characters are in that make it such a good movie. But there's no tie-in. There's no tie-in. Can't really tell what's going to happen, and it just looks. And I bet you, all the Star Wars movies are supposed to start in space, and who knows? It's probably not even going to start in space. Am I going to buy the hype and get tickets now? No. Can I live without seeing it for 3 weeks? Yes. I wish I didn't have to, but I'm not going to jump it. So, all right. So, no problems, only solutions. What do I want to see from a Star Wars movie? And since I have control of the computer, I can do so much stuff. Cad Bane, I spelled his name so wrong, and the Outer Rim or Outer Worlds or whatever it's called. This is what I want to see. Cad Bane, my guy. If you have never seen Clone Wars, it was too late now. It was on Netflix for like 13 years, and that's no exaggeration. They just removed it off of Netflix because it's gonna be probably, I'm sure, on the Star Wars Disney streaming. But this is basically a clip from Star Wars Clone Wars animation, which was like 6 seasons and was like 100 episodes. I watched it all, and it was tough. But it really went into deep about Saz Ventress, Cad Bane, Outer Rim, and really spent more time showing the Jedi what they did. I thought it was the best Star Wars adaptation pretty much to date. And then, going into this is why I, like I said at one time, was defending, not Phantom. Well, I did defend Phantom Menace, but I was defending Basically 4, 5, and 6. Well, 1, 2, and 3. Basically 2 and 3. But whatever. So I would like to see more of that. I would like to definitely see Asajj Ventress. I'd like to see Cad Bane. I'd like to see IG-88. I would like to see some more of the bounty hunters. But I guess we want to get that in the additional Star Wars content. So I just wanted to show you guys Cad Bane. Let's see, Disney streaming lineup. So these are the movies that are basically coming to. Here we go. Disney streaming service finally revealed. Oh man, I should have went down and had hands on. But it looks like a lot of different things. So let's see. I'm waiting for this to go. Oh, I guess that was it. Sorry. Let me get this ad out the way. So $6.99 a month. I'm sold off that $6.99 a month. Look, $70 annually. That's not bad. Hulu, actually, I got Hulu free through Sprint. That's not bad. So I just pay for Xbox Live and I just pay for Netflix. And then streaming service now. Apparently, there it is. That's what I want to see. So it looks like here we got Clone Wars. That's what I was just saying. Clone Wars is on there. Very good. Their Mandalorian Day 1 is launching. That's right. That's going to be huge. Star Wars The Last Jedi. And this is supposed to be November, right? So we're going to basically be able to watch. Oh, wait. Let me turn the audio on. We'll be able to basically watch. Let me see if they said. What date is it premiering? Yeah, November. So this is October, so November. So if Star Wars is coming out December, this is launching November. That means Mandalorian will be day 1. So everybody will be watching Mandalorian up to the movie, and you basically can catch up on all the Star Wars. Oh man, they about to make so much money. Oh, what was that last one? I didn't see what that last right corner movie was. Oh, that was just Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels was really good too. And it ended. I didn't see how it ended, but I know how the season before ended. Let's see what else is on here. Oh, that's just all the other Marvel stuff because yes, they own Disney. So that was really all I wanted to see. It's got the Falcon movie. So anyway, I'm not gonna go into the Disney stuff, but you guys get it. So yeah, I give definitely exciting trailer. I definitely give it high. I would give it a 6 or a 7, probably a 7 just for the nostalgia that comes with Star Wars. Am I going to buy a ticket to it? No, because it's going to be too crowded. I'd rather just wait till it dies down, and I possibly may even wait for it to go on television or DVD, because once it hits there, we're never going to be able to get away from it. I just don't have the same feeling that I used to have for the trilogy. I remember going back to the movies on re-release and watching all of them when they had little marathons. So we do a lot of that stuff. But, let me know what you guys thought of it. Let me know how excited you are for Star Wars. And I hope to be talking to you guys again. I am Awesome Nobody. Follow my page. I put it on here somewhere. And put it over there or put it on that side at Awesome. Put it over here at Awesome NOBDY on Twitter. Awesome NOBDY on Instagram. And I do have a podcast, Movie Guru Podcast. I'll be putting this up there. And yeah, so thanks a lot for listening. Have an awesome day.